time is it? 7 o'clock.
All right, get your money shot tickets out. You don't really have to because I got to write it down. First one will be for $415 a bag. 9302. First one will be for $415 a bag. 9302. First one will be for $415 a bag. 9302.
Good afternoon, everybody. Want to thank you for joining in today. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Want to thank you for joining in today. Good afternoon, everybody. North Carolina, located at 120 Church Street. Good afternoon, everybody. North Carolina, located at 120 Church Street. Good afternoon, everybody. North Carolina, located at Broadcast Church Street. Good afternoon, everybody. North Carolina, located at Broadcast Church Street. Good afternoon, everybody. North Carolina, located at Broadcast. Thanks our sponsors. We got Hartzell's Garage Door. We got thanks our sponsors. We got Bust You Up Corn Dog, Kelly's Bar Grill, Bust You Up Bag Junkies, Kelly Headlights Grill, home of Krave, Bust You Up Bridges Junkies, Kelly Headlights Grill, home of Krave, Bust You Up Bridges Junkies, Kelly Headlights Grill, home of Krave, Bust You Up Bridges Junkies, Kelly Headlights Grill, home of Krave, allowing us to pay deals to have a Kelly Headlights Grill. I want to thank all you guys. Pay deals to have a hope to see more of you. I don't thank all you guys. Pay deals to have a hope to see more of you. I don't thank sure they'll be tuning in. Hope to see more. We're about to start it up. Just got through the airmail and nobody hit it tonight. We're about to start it up. Just got through the airmail. Be starting at $700. We're about to start it up. Next, it'll be Thursday. We're about to start it up. Next, but there'll be added to it. There'll be money added to it as we go along. Next, but there'll be more. There'll be money added to the bag as we go along. Next, but there'll be more. This coming Thursday. Appreciate you guys. This coming Thursday. You guys enjoy the broadcast tonight. Appreciate you guys. My left screen guys be just a little bit. Appreciate you guys. My left screen guys be just a little bit. Appreciate you guys. My left still be able to see everything. Appreciate you guys. My left still be clear and everything. Appreciate you guys. Waiting on my game. It should be clear and everything. Appreciate you guys. Scotty on post. It should be clear and everything. Team. Waiting on Scotty on post. Get everything organized. The team. Scotty on post. Get everything organized. Appreciate Scotty Gore and his family coming out. Get everything. Scotty is our direct. Scotty Gore and his family coming out. Get everything. Scotty is our shout out to Scotty and Amy Gore coming out. Get everything. Scotty is our shout out to Scotty and Amy Gore coming out. Emma, Scotty is our shout out to Scotty and Amy Gore coming out. Emma, Scotty is our shout out. We'd like to thank all of our players for coming out and being a participant at Krave. We'd like to thank all of our players for coming out and being a tournament at Krave. You do get our local ACL points tournament come out at Krave. You do get our local ACL of the ACL play here. You have to be an active member of the ACL play here. But we thank all you guys for tuning in of the ACL play here. But we thank all you guys for tuning in of the ACL play here. But we thank all you guys for tuning in of the ACL Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off Chico. We thank all you guys for tuning in crunching ones too. Crunching off. Huh? I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't know. I don't have a clue. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over on the end throwing bags? Huh? But Mickey said. What about the old guy over? Come on now. But Mickey said. What about the old guy over? Come on now. But Mickey said. What about the old guy over? Come on now. 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 Hey, Dennis. 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 Come on now. Hey, Dennis, come on now. Hey, Dennis, come on now. I can't get it to come up. Hey, Dennis, come on now. I can't get it to come up. Hey, Dennis, come on now. I can't get it to come up. Hey, Dennis, come on now. I can't get it to come up. Hey, Dennis, come on now. I can't get it to come up. Hey, Dennis, come on now. Well, I can't get the thing to come up to show you who's playing. Well, I can't get the thing to come up. Keith Wilkerson and David Polk are partners against Tony Maness and Lee. Keith Wilkerson and David Polk are partners against Tony Maness and Lee. Keith Wilkerson. I'm sorry about that. David Polk are partners against Tony Maness and Lee. Keith Wilkerson. I'm sorry about that. Leanne and David are starting against each other right now. Keith Wilkerson. Right now, Leanne and David are starting against each other right now. Pete's in the hole. Leanne and David are starting against each other right now. Put up a level one. Leanne goes up and goes in, pushing put up the level one rock. Leanne goes forward. So we have a source. 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 So we have a off to the left just a little bit. Tony goes up and goes in. So we have a off to the left just a little bit. Tony goes up and goes in. Pete goes in for the next one. Off to the left.
left hand with his second bag. Pete goes in for the next up. He pushes that bag just a little bit closer to the left-hand side of the board. I'm sorry, folks, I had that bag just a little bit closer to the left-hand side of the board. I'm sorry, Pete goes up. He hits the board. Bag's pretty hard. Goes off the board, pushes one in, making it a 10 on 7. Tony goes in, gives Leanne and Tony 3 points. He hits the board. Bag's pretty hard. Goes off the board, pushes one in, making it a 10 on 7. Tony goes in, gives Leanne and Tony 3 points. He hits the board. Bag's pretty hard. Goes off the board, pushes one in, making it a 10
she's off to the left just a little bit.
Tony goes in, gives Leanne and Tony his first bag. He hits the board. Bag's pretty hard.
Leanne's up off to the left again with her second bag. Just a little bit. Leanne's in, making it a 6 on 5. David's in, making it a 9 on 5. Leanne's in for an 8. David's off to the left, only gets 2 points. David's in, making it a 9 on 5. Leanne's in for an 8. So now the score right now, all 3 to the left, they only gets 2 points. He's to the left, making it a 9 on 5. Leanne's with his first bag, and it's off to the right. David's now, all 3 to the left, they only gets 2 points. He's up 11-1 block. He's up, he slides to the left of that bag, so now the score right now, all 3 to the left, to the right, they have he's up 11-1 block. Heath goes in, he's up, he slides to the left of that bag, and with his score right now, all 3 to the left, to the right, they have he's in for a 7. Heath goes in for a 10, making it a 3 score right now, giving Tony and Leanne 6 to 5 over David and Keith for a 10, making it a 3 score right now, giving Tony and Leanne 6 to 5 over David's first bag for a 10. David's first bag is making it a 3 score right now. Leanne follows Tony and Leanne 6 to 5. David goes up in his first bag for a 10. David's first bag is making it. Leanne's in with her third bag. Leanne follows Tony. David's in with his. David goes up in his first bag for a 10. Leanne's in with her fourth bag. Leanne's in with her third bag. Leanne follows Tony. David's off to the back of the board. Went by just a little bit too fast. Went up just a little bit too hard. Went to the back of the hole. Spent just a little bit to the right. David's off to the back of the board. Went by just a little bit too fast. Went up just a little bit too hard. So it's 8 to 5 right back of the hole. Spent just a little bit to the right. Off to the back of the board. Went by just a little bit too fast. Tony's in too hard. So it's 8 to 5 right back of the hole. Spent just a little bit to the right. Off to the back of the board. Went by just a little bit too fast. Tony's replaces it, setting his bag up. He tries to go to the left of it. Ends up going too far. Off to the back of the board. Went by just a little bit too fast. Tony's replaces it, setting his bag up. Keith goes up. He drags Tony's bag in left of it. Ends up going too far. Tony goes up. Tony goes to the bag and goes in. He's in for a 3-bagger. Keith goes up. So it's 10 on left of it. Ends up going too far. Tony goes up. So now the score's 10 to 5. Favors in for a 3-bagger. And Tony made it. So it's 10 on left of it. Leanne has first bag. So now the score's 10 to 5. Favors in for a 3-bagger. And Tony made it. So it's 10 on left of it. Leanne has goes off to the left just a little bit. So now the score's 10 to 5. Favors in for a 3-bagger. And Tony made it. So it's 10 on left. To the left again. Off to the left just a little bit. So now the score's 10. David ain't gonna go off to the left. He sets up sets up right behind David's bag. Now David went up. It's 10 on 8. Giving David 2 points on behind David's bag. Now David went up. It's 10 on 8. Giving David 2 points on behind David's bag. Now David went up. It's 10 on 8. Giving David Tony's in. 2 points on behind David's bag. Now David went up. He's up. He's 8. Giving David. Tony's off to the right just a little bit. 2 points on behind David's bag. He's off to the left and off of the board. He's 8.
Tony's off to the right just a little bit. He's off to the left and off of the board. Tony's off to the right just a little bit. Leanne got 1 point, making it 11-7 to the left. Leanne has first bag. I think Tony's off to the right just a little bit. Leanne got 1 point, making it 11-7 to the left. Leanne has first bag. I think Leanne's first bag is in. Leanne got 1 point. David's first bag off to the left just a little bit, set up in Leanne's lane. Leanne tries to go to the right. Leanne's first bag is in. David goes to the right. David's first bag and goes left just a little bit, set up in even that bag set. Leanne goes off to the right. Leanne's first bag is David goes up. David goes that bag on the left bag and goes left just a little bit. Oh, and Leanne goes low. She does. Leanne goes on right. Leanne's post bag and David goes 10 on 5. That bag on the left and lead change. So we got a lead change now. Leanne's post bag and David goes 10 on 5. That bag on the left and it's going to be 12 on the left. Just 1 point. So we got a lead change now. Leanne's post bag and David goes 10 on 5. That bag on the left and it's going to be 12 on the left. Just 1 point. So we got a lead change now. Right, just a little bit, but that bag's still in play. Keith knocks Tony's bag in and goes on the left, right than he intended. Tony goes up the middle, he sets up a little bit, but that bag's still in play. Keith knocks Tony's bag in and goes on the left, right than he intended. Tony goes up the middle, he sets up a little bit. Tony drags Keith's bag around. Keith left Tony's bag on the left. Keith's opportunity. Keith hits his bag but goes off to the Tony drags Keith's bag around right left, which is 6. Keith giving David hits his bag but goes to the Tony drags Keith's bag around right left, which is 6. Keith giving David hits his bag but goes to the Tony drags Keith's bag around right left, which is 6. Keith setting it for David hits his bag before that bag falls. The end goes to the next bag off. David goes, David drags that other bag. David hits his bag before that bag. Next bag goes off to the left. David goes, the end goes 12 bag off. David goes, the end goes up bag 5. David hits 12 before that bag. 5 goes off to the left. David goes, the end goes 12 bag off. David goes, the end goes up bag 5. David hits 12 before that bag. 5 goes off to the left. David goes, the end goes 12 bag off. David goes, the end goes up bag 5. David hits 12 before that bag. 5 goes off to the left. David goes, the end goes 12 bag off. David goes, the end goes up bag 5. David hits 12 before that bag. 5 goes off to the left. David goes, the end goes 12 bag off. David goes, the end goes up bag 5. David hits 12. Man, I can't, John, I can't. 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 Man, I can't, John, I can't.
Man, I can't, John, I can't. Thanks, John Lucas. Come over and got us set up, and we got her going now. So now we're going to be able to. Thanks, John Lucas. Come over and got us set up. Lucas for his help. We got her going now. So see, that's what we're going to be able to. We got some good folk down here. Thanks, John Lucas. Come over. David Pope got us set up. Keith Wilson we got is playing against Brandon. See, that's what I say. Got some good John Lucas here. Thanks, John Lucas. I called him Come over. David Pope got us set up. Keith Wilson Chef is playing against Brandon. See, that's what I say. Chef got some good John Lucas here. Thanks, John. I called him Come over. David Pope got us set up. Keith Wilson Chef is playing against. So we got David Pope. Chef got some good John Lucas here. Keith Wilson. I called him Come over. David Pope. Chef John Lucas. Chef is playing against. So we got David Pope. Chef got some good John Lucas here. Keith Wilson. I called him Come over. David Pope down in Chef John Lucas. Chef is playing against. So we got David Pope. Chef got some good John Lucas here. Keith Wilson. I think they're going to bow down and Chef John Lucas. Chef is playing against. So we got David Pope. Chef got some good John Lucas here. Keith Wilson. I think they're going to bow down and Chef John Lucas. Chef is playing against. So we got David Pope. Leanne, you were doing so good. What happened? Keith Wilson. I think they're going to bow down and Chef John Lucas. Chef is playing against. So we got David Pope. Leanne, you were doing so good. What happened? Keith Wilson. You had to go take it off. Down and Chef John Lucas. Chef is playing against. So we got David. Leanne, you were doing so good. What happened? Keith Wilson. You had to go take it off. Oh, I bet it was. Chef John Lucas. All right, here we go. David Pope's first bag is off to the left. Leanne, you were doing so good. What happened? John Lucas. You had to go take it off. Oh, I bet it was. David Pope's in. All right, here we go. David Pope's first bag is off to the left. Leanne, you were doing so good. What happened? David's bag back. You had to go take it off. Oh, I bet it was. David went in with his next, and John pushed David's bag off for that next bag. So right now, David's got 7 bags back. John Lucas is in for 8. David giving him 2 points. I'm giving him 1 bag off for that next bag. So right now, David's got 7 bags back. John Lucas is in for 8. David giving him 2 points. I'm giving him 1 bag off for that next bag. Okay, there you go. Right now, David's got 7 bags. Let's do it. John Lucas is in for 8. We don't need to give him 2 points. I'm giving him 1 bag off for that next bag. Okay, there you go. Right in with his first bag. Let's do it. John Lucas is in for 8. We don't need to his first bag. I'm giving him 1 with his second bag. Keith's up. Okay, there you go. Right in with his first bag. Brandon gives Keith's bag for 8. We don't need to his first bag. Keith tries to go to the right second bag and go around that. Keith's a little bit further down. Brandon gives Keith pushes that bag in for a 7 on 8. Tries to go to the right second bag and go around that. Giving up 1 more point. A little down, further down. Brandon gives David Pope to the rescue here. 7 on 8. Tries to go down by 2. Giving up 1 more point. A little down, further down. Brandon gives David Pope to the rescue here. Back to the right on David. Down by 2. Giving up his back. Goes to the left on John. John drags David. David Pope to the rescue here. Back in the hole on David. Next bag. John goes up. Leaves his back. Goes to the left. Trying to go by. David goes up with that. David short airmail and drags that bag in. Next bag. John goes up. Leaves his back. Goes to the 12. Trying to go by. David goes. That brought David short airmail and drags that bag in. 6 bag. John goes up. Leaves his back. Goes to the 12. Trying to go by. David goes. That brought David short airmail and drags that bag in. 6 bag. John goes up. Leaves his back. Goes to the 12. Trying to go by. David goes. That brought David's first bag. It's off to the left. That bag's going to be out of play. Brandon's first bag is in. Keith's in with his second bag. It's off to the left. Brandon's in with his second. That bag's going to be out of play. Keith's off to the left, to the right with that next bag. Keith's in with his second bag. It's off to the left. Brandon's in. Keith's off to the right with that bag's going to be out of play. Oh, and Brandon had an opportunity to gain 6 back, but ended up gaining 4. But
that's going to tie it up to 6-6. Oh, and Brandon had an opportunity to gain 6 back. John needed to start 4 but that's going to tie it up to 6 hard shot and bounces to the right. Oh, and Brandon had an opportunity to gain that 6 on the back of the board on the left side. But that's going to tie it back in, and then he goes to the left. Oh, and Brandon had an opportunity. John sets on the back of the board to the left, and bag falls out. Those bag, John's bag shot to the left. Oh, and Brandon had an opportunity. John sets on the back of the board to the left, and bag falls out. Those bag, John's bag shot to the left. 3 points. Oh, and Brandon had an opportunity. John sets on the back of the board to the left, and bag falls out. Those bag, John's bag shot to the left. 3 points. Oh, and they he's in with his left, and bag falls out. Brandon's off to the right. He's in. Brandon's off to the right again. Next bag. He's in. Off to the right. Out on 2 right now. He's in. Oh, and Brandon finally makes one shot. Brandon's off to the right again. Next bag. He's in. Oh, 6-8 on 12, but he gives up 4 points. And Brandon finally makes one shot. And Dave Pope and Keith Wilson on 15. Oh, 6-8 on 12, but he gives up 4 points. First bag finally makes one shot. And Dave first bag is Pope and Keith Wilson on 15. Oh, 6-8 on 12, but he John Lucas bag first bag goes in with it. And Dave's first bag is Pope and Keith the second. John follows. Oh, David's off to the left. John Lucas third bag goes in. John's off to the right. Almost goes back at the board. It does hang. John follows. David's off to the left. John Lucas is in with John's last bag. Right. Almost goes back at the making it a 10 on 9. David's off to the left. John Lucas. So Lucas got a point on that round, putting them in the lead shot, making it a 10 on 9 right now. David's off to the left. And Brandon shoots in. So Lucas got a point on that round, putting them in the lead shot, making it a 10 on 9 right now. He's in with his first ball. And Brandon shoots up. So Lucas got a point on that round, putting them in the whole lead shot. He knocks it in and goes to the left. He's in with his Brandon goes in with his next bag. Brandon shoots up. So he goes got it. He goes lock up in front of the hole. Brandon up and in with his last bag, making it a 12. Brandon goes in with his 10. Brandon shoots up. So they get 2 more points. They drawing just a little bit closer as they go. They in with his last bag. A couple here and a couple there. Sooner or later. 10. Brandon shoots up. So they get 2 more points. They drawing just a little bit closer. Catch up to him with his last bag. A couple here and a couple there. Went off to the left. That's that first bag. So they get 2 more points. They draw and stop a little bit closer. Catch up to him. Couple here and couple there. Went off to the left. Lucas is off to the left and off the board. David's in, making it a 7 on couple here and couple there. Sitting off to the right hand side. And David driving off to the left. David around that bag, making it a 7 bit further than he anticipated. Making it a 7-8 on 8. Driving off to the left. So David around that bag, 7 bit further than he anticipated. Has control of the board. Making it a 7-8 on 8. Bag off to the right. David around that bag. Brandon first bag in the anticipated. Has control of the board. Making it a 7-8 on 8. Brandon's next bag. David around that bag. He's Brandon first bag in the anticipated. Brandon's next bag. Making it a 9 on 8 right now. Brandon's next bag. Brandon's 10. Brandon goes off to the left, making it a 10. Making it a 9, 10 wash. Brandon's next bag. Now we have David Pope. 10. Brandon goes off to the left, making it a 10. Making it a 9, 10 wash. Brandon's next bag. Now we have Davis poke. What's that? 10. Brandon goes off to the left, blocking the left-hand side. And John's lane. John throws his first back off to the right. Now we have Davis poke. What's that? 10. Brandon goes off back, blocking the left-hand side. And John's lane. John throws his first back off to the right. Now we have Davis poke. Lucas goes up, pushes Davis back, goes in the left-hand side. It goes in John's lane. John throws his first back. Lucas goes off of the back of the board, giving him 6 points. Back again, it goes in John's lane. John throws his first back. Lucas goes off of the back of the board, giving him 6 points. Back again, it goes in John's lane. John throws his first back. Lucas goes off of the back of the board, giving him 6 points. Back again, it goes in John's lane. John throws his first back. Lucas goes off of the back of the board, giving him 6 points. Back again, it goes in John's lane. John throws his first back. Lucas goes off of the back of the board, giving him 6 points. Oh, y'all got round 2? Yeah, y'all got round 2 coming up. Lucas goes off of the back. You got Aiden Anderson. Oh, y'all got round 2? Yeah, y'all got round 2 coming up. Lucas goes off of the back. You got Aiden Anderson. Oh, y'all got round 2? Yeah, y'all got round 2 coming up. Lucas goes off of the back. You got Aiden Anderson. All right, he'll be right back. Yeah, y'all got round 2 coming up. Got an opportunity now to thank our sponsors once again. We got Aiden Anderson. Doors. All right, he'll be right back. Got Bust You Up Cornhole. Yeah, Kelly's Bars and Grills. Got an opportunity now to thank our sponsors. Headlights are up. Aiden Anderson. Bridges Court. He'll be right back. Got Bust You Up Cornhole. Kelly's Bars and Grills. Got an opportunity now to thank our sponsors. Headlights are up. Aiden Anderson. Bridges Court. He'll be right back. Bust You Up Cornhole. Kelly's Organization. Got an opportunity. Thank our sponsors. Locally owned. Bridges Court. Bust You Up Cornhole. Jennifer Organization. Operated Headlights. Locally owned. Connected Bridges Court. Bust You Up Cornhole. So now we got Aiden Anderson and Heath Larson going against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. Bust You Up Cornhole. So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. Bust You Up Cornhole. So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. Bust You Up Cornhole. So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. Bust You Up Cornhole. So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. Bust You Up Cornhole. So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. What's up, my man? How you doing, Rodney? So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. What's up, my man? How you doing, Rodney? So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. What's up, my man? How you doing, Rodney? So now we got Aiden Anderson down in Max right now against Brandon Connected Chef John Newton. What's up, my man? How you doing, Rodney? So now we got Aiden Anderson down. All right, so we got Heath throwing against Brandon's shoes. What's up, my man? Heath goes to the right with that first bag in Brandon's lane. Brandon goes up, he knocks it. All right, Heath's back up just a little bit further, and it's out of Brandon's shoes. What's up, my man? Heath goes back off that first bag in Brandon's lane. He's in for a 7. All right, Heath's back up. Brandon's in for a 12, and it's out of Brandon's making it 12 on the 7. Giving that first bag in Brandon's shoes, and he's in for a 7. 5 swings. Brandon's in for a 12. Brandon making a 12. 7 bag. John's up. Brandon hanging that bag. John moves 7 over the 5 swings. Brandon vibrated a 12 a little bit. Hayden goes 12. I mean, Hayden Anderson throws his next bag. Hanging that bag. John has got 2 over the 5 swings. John vibrated a 12 a little bit. Hayden goes 12. I mean, Hayden's hard enough on the board to vibrate John's bag. Hayden's got right now it's the even. John vibrated a 12. Hayden goes in for a 12 on 7. I mean a 12 on 10. Vibrating John's bag. Hayden's got right now it's the even. Gaining back 2 Hayden goes in for a 12 on 7. I mean a 12 on 10. Vibrating John's bag. Hayden's got right now it's the even. Gaining back 2 Hayden goes in for a 12 on 7 bag, and he's done 12 on 10. Brandon's up and he's sitting on the left hand gaining inside of that board on the 12 on the first bag, and he's done that bag. He misses the board going off the board. Brandon's up and he goes off gaining inside of that board. Brandon drags that bag and goes back, and he's done that last bag. Brandon's opportunity to score and misses. He goes off the back of the board, making it a 6. Brandon drags that bag and goes back, and he's done that last bag. Brandon's opportunity to score and misses. He goes off the back of the board, making it a 6. Brandon drags that bag and goes back, and he's done that last bag. Brandon's opportunity to score and misses. He goes off the back of the board, making it a 6. Brandon drags that bag and goes back, and he's done that last next bag. Score and misses. John's bag and goes in off of it. Drags that corner in. John goes up left, he goes to the right, and next bag. Score and misses. Hayden goes in John's bag and goes in off of it. John goes up and he's in his next bag. John's got 8 on the 12 to the right. Now Hayden goes in John's bag and goes in off of it. And John goes up and he's in his next bag. John's got 8 on the 12 to the right. Now Hayden goes in John's bag and goes in off of it. And John goes off and he's back to the board, but it's Hayden got 8 on the 12 to the right. Brandon throws a whoop. Now Hayden goes in John's bag and goes in off of it. John bag is Brandon's in with his next bag and got 8 on the 12 to the right. Brandon throws a whoop. Brandon throws a level horse block on his right hand side, making it with horse and goes to the right just a little bit. Brandon throws a opportunity to score, and he does. It's a 9-11 block, he gets 2 points. And we have a lead change. Brandon throws an opportunity to score, and he does. It's a 9-11. Here we go. Lucas has first bag, and we have a lead change. First bag is Brandon throws an opportunity to score, and he does. And that's the first bag. Here we go. Lucas has first bag, and we have a lead change. First bag is Brandon throws an opportunity to score, and he does. John's up, and he goes off to the right just a little bit, and we have a lead change. First bag is a 9 on 7 right now. John's up, he goes off to the right again. Anderson goes to the back of the board, and John goes back a bit too hard. First bag is making it a 10 right now. John's up, he goes off to the right again. Anderson goes to the back of the board, and John goes back a bit too hard. First bag is making it a 10 right now. John's up, he goes off to the right again. Anderson goes to the back of the board. First bag is making it a bit too hard. Brandon's up, he sets up a little 1 lot right. John's up, he goes off to the right again. Anderson goes to the back of the board. I think Marvin up to make it a bit too hard. Brandon's up, he sets up a little 1 lot. Brandon's bag next bag again. Bag in, but he goes off Marvin up. He sets up a level 2 block in front of Marvin. I mean, front of Heath. Oh, he goes up with an airmail. Just about drug all 3 of the bags in, but he ends up going in and leaving the bag up. Oh, he goes up with an airmail. Just about drug all 3 of the bags in, but he ends up going in and leaving the bag up. Oh, he goes up with an airmail and just about drug all 3 of the bags back. But he ends up going in and leaving John off. Oh, he goes up with an airmail and just about drug all 3 of the bags. Anderson hits the front of the board just barely. But he ends up going in and about halfway off the board. Oh, he goes up with an airmail and just about drug all 3 of the bags. Anderson hits the front of the board. Just there ends up going in. About halfway off the field. Oh, he goes up for the airmail. Just goes off to the right, making it 7 on 8. So Lucas gives up one more point. Oh, he goes up for the airmail. Just goes off to the right, making it 7 on 8. So Lucas gives up one more point. Oh, he goes up for the airmail. Just goes off to the right, making it 7 on 8. Parsons in. So Lucas gives up one more point. Oh, he goes up for the airmail. Just goes off to the right, making it. Oh, and Brandon does a whoop. Parsons up. He goes off to the left just a little bit. Bags just right on the edge. Oh, and Brandon does a whoop. Shoe goes up. He goes off to the left just a little 7 on. Bags just right on the edge. Oh, and Brandon does a whoop. Shoe goes up. He goes off to the left just a little 7. So here we go. Bags just right on the edge. Oh, and Brandon does a whoop. Shoe goes in. He goes off to the left just a little 7. So here we go. Bags just right on the edge. It's off to the right. Brandon does a whoop. That next bag. Anderson goes off and he gets the side of the board. Here we go. This goes off to the board also. It's off to the right. And that next bag, level 2 block. John knocks his bag in. It's going to be a 9 on the board. This goes off to the board also. It's off to the right. And that next bag, level 2 block. John knocks his bag in. It's going to be a 9 on the board. Making it 17 to 7. It's off to the right. And that next bag, level 2 block. John knocks his bag in. It's going to be a 9 on the board. Making it 17 to 7 bag. Brandon's off to the right, but it's setting up. John knocks his bag in. On that bag still playing. 17 to 7 bag. To the right just a little bit. Brandon's off to the right, but it's setting up a bit. Oh, and Brandon's shoe hits that bag, but he goes off the back of the board. Parson goes in with his last bag. Parson goes off to the left. Oh, and Brandon's shoe hits that bag, but he goes off the back of the board. 10 goes in 5, making it 5 more, and that's going to be the game. Oh, and Brandon's shoe hits that bag, but he goes off the back of the board. 10 goes in 5, making it 5 more, and that's going to be the game. Oh, and Brandon's shoe hits that bag, but he goes off the back of the board. 10 goes in 5, making it 5 more, and that's going to be the game. Well, I see we have no fans live tonight here on Facebook, so let's see. Oh, there's Audrey Brenner. Hey, Mike. Well, I see we have no fans live tonight here on Facebook. Make out what you're saying. Let's see. Oh, there's Audrey Brenner. Hey, Mike. Well, I see we have no fans live tonight here on Facebook. Make out what you're saying. Let's see. Oh, there's Audrey Brenner. Hey, Mike. Well, I see we have no fans. Okay, Audrey, how was that? Does that make it better? Is that better? Sorry guys, sorry about that little mess up there. Is that better? Did that make it better? Can you understand what I'm saying now? Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you guys for letting me know these things. Thank you. We appreciate our fans out there in Facebook land. We have 3
We have our next game is Justin Presley and Dante Freeman throwing against Tony Manus and Leanne Klutz. This should be a good game right here. So I think Dante Freeman is going to be throwing against Tony Manus, and Leanne Klutz is going to be throwing against Justin Presley. They're doing their down and backs right now. Thank you, Audrey Brenner. I appreciate you so much. Audrey Brenner, who is Scott Brenner's wife. Benner's. They just got back from the beach. They had a good weekend down there, I'm sure. I'm sure they had a lot of fun, just like the rest of some of these other folks here. They had a lot of fun down there, they said. Had some good games, some good tournaments down there. Oh, I done lost all my team. I done lost all my viewers here on Facebook. I'm so sorry. All right, they saying they're good luck, so they ready to go. They're going to start down here on this end. Dante Freeman, Tony Manus is starting out. A little bit of fun with each other here. Tony Manus is up. He sets up a level one block in front of Dante. Dante pushes that bag in, sets up on the right side of Tony, on Tony's side. Tony goes up, sets up behind it. Dante goes a little bit too far to the right. Tony's up the middle and pushes both of those bags in, cleaning it up. Dante spins around and goes to the back. His bag is halfway in the hole though. Tony goes up. And he's in. He pushes that one bag in. Dante goes up. He goes off to the left of the board, making it a 10-on-5. So now we have Leanne Klutz throwing against Justin Presley. Leanne's first bag is in. Justin's first bag is in. Leanne's in with a second bag. Justin's in. Leanne's up. It hits a little bit hard and goes to the back of the board, but it stays on. Justin goes to the right, but he's in his lane. Leanne goes up and goes to the left again. Justin goes up with an airmail and hits it and drags that bag in with him, making it a 12-on-8, giving them 4 points, and they've just about caught up with Tony and Leanne. Dante has first bag. Dante's first bag is just a little bit to the right in Tony's lane. Tony goes around that bag and goes in. Dante goes up and goes in. Tony hits Dante's bag, pushing it just a little bit closer, but Dante goes up, steps out, trying to go
around those bags and go in, but ends up hanging on the board. Oh, and Tony goes up. He lays his bag on top of Dante's bag. So they have 4 bags sitting right there in the hole. Dante can make an airmail shot and drag all of these bags in at one time. So Dante's trying to decide what he wants to do here, if he wants to do a hard push or if he just wants to airmail it. All right. Here's the delivery. Dante goes up. He sets up right behind to the right of Tony's bag, leaving Tony's bag wide open. Tony throws it hard, knocks one of Dante's bags in, but he goes off the board himself, giving up 2 points. All right, Justin Presley has first bag, and it's in. Leanne's first bag is in. Presley follows. Clutches off to the right just a little bit with that next bag. Presley's in. It's 9 on 7 right now. 9 on 4. 9 on 5 right now. Presley's in with his last bag. Leanne sets up to the right with that last bag, but giving up 6 points, making the game now 13-5. Dante has control. They still have control of the boards. Dante's off to the left just a little bit. Now that bag's in Dante's lane. He can step out and get it. Tony goes up and goes around Dante's bag and goes in. Dante goes to the right and off the back of the board. Tony goes up. He pushes up against Dante's bag. Dante pushes up against Tony's bag now. Tony goes up, pushing his bag in. Dante goes up for an airmail, but it goes around that bag and goes in. Tony goes up. He tries to go around it and go in with a cut shot. Ends up not throwing it quite hard enough. But they still scored. They got 2 points, I think, making it, or 3 points, making it an 8 on 13 now. Leanne has first bag. Leanne's first bag is in. Presley's first bag follows. Leanne's in with her second bag. Presley follows to the right just a little bit. That bag is sitting in his lane on the right-hand side. Leanne tries to go to the left of it. Went just a little bit too far. Presley pushes that bag in, setting his next bag up in that lane, in his own lane. Leanne goes in with her last bag. Presley goes in, dragging that bag in for a 12, leaving Leanne's bag, one bag up, making it a 12 on 10. So now the score is 15-8. Here's Dante Freeman with his first bag. Dante's first bag is off to the left just a little bit. It's on the edge of the board. Tony's up. He sets up a level 2 block, but it's in his lane. Dante goes between his bag and Tony's bag, and he's sitting there. Tony goes up. He pushes Dante's bag up to the left just a little bit, and Dante does a whoopsie. Here's Tony with his delivery. He goes up. He sets that bag up behind Dante's bag. He's got one bag behind the other. Dante goes up. He does an airmail, short airmail, drags one bag, but goes to the back of the board. Now Tony's coming to see what he has to work with here. Oh, and Tony almost pushes that bag off the back of the board. He almost does an N1, but he slides it in. So Dante and Presley give up 3 points. So now, 5 points. It's 8. It's 13 to 15 now. Leanne and Tony has come up. Leanne's in with her first bag. Presley's off to the back of the board to the left. That bag's going to be out of play. Leanne's up and bumps his bag. Oh, and Presley's off to the left again. Leanne's hits the board and goes to the left just a little bit. Presley's off to the right. It's 3 on 7 right now. Leanne's in for a 10. Oh, and Presley goes off to the left for a 4. It's going to be a 10 on 4, giving up 6 points, making the score now 19 to 15. Favor Leanne Klutz and Tony Maness. A loss. Tony's first bag is up for a level 2 block. He ends up pushing that bag in and setting up another block. Dante throws his first bag to the right. Dante drags those 2 bags in. He's tied it up for 7 on 7. Tony goes in for a 10. Dante goes off to the left. And that's the game. Tony Maness and Leanne Klutz pull it out. Thought they were going down for the final. Good job, Leanne. Way to come back. Way to hang in there, guys. Done a good job. Awkward knuckles. Oh, y'all back up. Already. Yeah.
I don't like courtroom.
Well, Leanne, that's what you do your best at. Bryson Lindsay and Jeffrey Plott coming up against Leanne Klutz and Tony Maness. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. That's the first down and back. Leanne and Jeffrey Plott are throwing against each other. Jeffrey, who is Bryson Lindsay's partner. You hear me yelling? Did that not fix the sound on the internet, guys? All right, I think they're ready to go. Leanne's first bag. She sets up a level 1 block in front of Jeff. Jeff goes up. He hits her bag and goes around to the left just a little bit. Leanne goes up, pushes that bag in, and sets up with a level 1 block. Jeff pushes that bag in. Leanne goes up and around Jeff's bag, and Jeff goes up and goes off to the left of the board. It's right now it's 10 on 4. Jeff goes up, making it a 10 on 7. But Leanne gains 3 points on the first round. Now here's Tony. Tony Maness is going to be throwing against Bryson Lindsay. Tony Maness is in with his first bag. Lindsay sets up a level 3 block in front of his own lane. He's not in Tony's lane. Tony goes around his bag and goes in. Bryson goes up and he hits that bag and stays to the left of it. Tony goes up. He goes between Bryson's 2 bags and sits there. Bryson tries to do a go around and goes off to the right. That bag's out of play also. Tony does a go around, steps out a little bit, goes in for a 10. Bryson goes up for a 4, giving up 6 points, making it 9-0. Leanne's up. Her bag goes back to the back of the board, but it's hanging in. Jeff goes up and pushes up against Leanne's bag to keep it from going in. Leanne goes off to the left just a little bit. Jeff goes off with that next bag. Leanne goes up. She does a little light shot. Jeff pushes her bag up to the left just a little bit. Leanne goes up and she sets that bag up in front of Jeff. Now making Jeff do an airmail. He does an airmail and misses. Goes off the back of the board and gives Tony and Leanne 1 more point. Now here we go with this next round. Tony Maness' first bag is to the left, and it sets up in Lindsay's lane. Lindsay throws his first bag, goes to the left. Tony's up. He pushes his bag just a little bit closer, pushes Lindsay's bag just a little bit to the left. Lindsay sets up on the right-hand corner of Tony Maness' bag, but he leaves a little opening there for Tony to go into. Tony tries to go around and goes off the board. Lindsay goes up. He hits the board, and it makes Tony's bag fall. Oh, when Tony goes up for an airmail, he hits his bag, His other bag goes on the slick side to the right, so that bag could fall in right here. Oh, with the vibration, it didn't fall, but it's still 5-on-4, giving Tony and Leanne 1 point. Here's Leanne Klutz, her first bag, and it's in. Jeff Plott goes to the left just a little bit. Leanne goes up. She goes to the right, to the back of the board. Plott goes in with his next bag. It's 4-on-4 right now. Leanne goes in with her third bag. Plott goes in. Leanne's in with her last bag. Plott's up and he goes in. He washes it out. So here we go. Tony Manus and Bryson Lindsay is throwing back. Manus with the first bag. Manus is in with his first bag. Lindsay's in. Tony goes off to the left and goes off of the board. Lindsay goes to the right. That bag's almost out of play. It's right on the edge of Tony's lane. Tony goes up. He pushes Lindsay's bag just a little bit to the right and sets his bag up in the middle. He's stepping out. He's going up hard for a push. He goes in on the slick side. That bag's on the slick side. Oh, and Lindsay pushes it in for a 8-on-9. Here's Leanne Klutz, her first bag. Her first bag is in. Jeff's first bag is off to the right just a little bit. Leanne's in with her second bag. Plott's in with his second. Leanne's in with her third bag. Plott's in with his third. Leanne's up. She sets up a level 1 block in front of the hole, in front of Jeff. Jeff goes up. He pushes it a little bit too hard, making it a 12-on-8, giving Tony and Leanne 4 more points, making it 16-0 right now. Tony Manus sets up on the right-hand side of the hole. Lindsay sets up behind Tony, but Tony he's got an opportunity to drag this bag. He pushes it up just a little bit closer, pushing Lindsay's bag between his bags. So Lindsay goes up and he sets up in front of the hole himself. Now Tony has to make a decision here of what he's going to do, if he's going to push this bag or if he's just going to leave it. There he goes with a hard push. He pushes that. He goes around that bag and over it. Lindsay's stepping out. Lindsay's up. He drags both of the bags in, making it a 7-on-7 right now. Tony goes up and he hits Lindsay's bag, pushing it further to the right. He bullies it over out of play. Lindsay goes up and he goes to the left, giving them 4 more points, making the score now 20-0. Favor Leanne Klutz and Tony Manus. Here goes Leanne. She has first bag. They've had control of the boards the whole game. Leanne's up and she's in. Jeff is up. He sets up a level 2 block, but it's more to his lane than it is Leanne's. Leanne hits the board and goes off the back. Jeff goes up. He pushes that bag in. Leanne goes up, push up Jeff's bag and sets up in front of the hole. Jeff goes off to the left just a little bit. Leanne goes in, but she pushes. Oh, Jeffrey goes in for a 10. It's 10-on-6, giving them 4 points. So they finally get on the board. It's not going to be a total loss. They are going to get some points on the board.
Here we go. Tony's got one bag in. Lindsay sets up. Tony drags Lindsay's bag in. Lindsay has one bag off. His other bag falls off. Tony goes up, and he's on the board for a 8-on-4, giving Leanne and Tony 4 points, and that's going to be the game. Leanne, you doing good tonight. You throwing good. Absolutely. Yes, you are. You both throwing good. You done put Jeffrey Plott in the sit and go. The shit sit and go. So we want to thank our sponsors one more time. We have Hartzell's Garage Doors, Bust You Up Cornhole. We got Kelly's Bars and Grills and Aftermarket Car Parts. We got Bag Junkies. We got Headlights Are Us. We have Bridges Corp and Angie's Pressure Washing. Folks, y'all remember that if y'all have any of these things that need to be done around your place, you need a new garage door, call Wesley Hartzell. If you need some cornhole bags and boards, call Bust You Up Cornhole. If you need some aftermarket parts and Kelly's Bars and Grills for a pickup truck and auto. And then you got Headlights Are Us, Mickey Cook, who provide you with any of the newest headlights that you need. And you got Bridges Corp and you got Angie's Pressure Washing. So these folks right here are our sponsors here at Headlights Are Us, also known as Krave Cornhole. And we thank each and every one of them for being a part of this these tournaments that we play here at Headlights Are Us. Miss you guys. Sorry we're not getting to see the game on Court 2 that's in progress right now that's going to determine who comes over here to Court 1. Right now we got Mr. Lyerly over here, David Lyerly, and he's warming up over here, so they might be the next ones up. That's Dennis Lyerly's son. can hear you. It'll come up.
Can everybody hear me? Thank you.
We ain't got nobody watching.
That's okay. Welcome to Krave Cornhole, the top venue in the region. I'm sitting in here for Mike, who's the greatest commentator in this side of the region. Also a hell of a player, one of the best players you're gonna find anywhere. I'm watching DJ throw some bags. He's warming up. He's dropping everything in. His father's looking at him like, come on, son, you can do better than that. All these pros around here, I'm watching them. You got Mickey Cook. You got Dennis Flower. Oh, wow. Zach Donahue. You got Dewey Smith. You got Rodney Love. You got Zach Donahue. You got Jackson Gore. You got Mr. Goodwin. Yeah, you got Landy, yeah. And then John was here. He left. He's a heck of a player. It's some great competition now. This is a Labor Day tournament. It's one of the biggest they have in the world. It's the first year for it, but it's on 12 stations in 6 countries and 36 states all over. So everybody's watching. Continue to watch it. You get a chance, come on out. Bring the family. Bring the family out. Have some fun. See some top quality competitive cornhole. Come out and watch you learn the game inside the game. That's a good game there. 15-14. Yeah, Ryan Stidham and Harris Rubel, Rodney Love and Shane Hagewood. Battling out 15-14. All the games have been close because the competition they're just so competitive. All different ages, male, female. It's the diversity. It's like, wow. It's like they're from all over the world. But it's great. I'm watching DJ still throw down to his father. Mickey over there throwing. Mickey's over there throwing with shoe. I see Kipper's in the house. Yeah. What do they hold up on the games?
We got this light is flashing off and on, and I think that's what they're talking about is going in and out. That's why we ain't having those people to watch. I need to get Mickey over here to check it out. I don't know what's going on.
They playing sit and goes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they all playing sit and goes. All of them but board 2. Yeah, I wish we had a system where we can have a double edge stands. That would be so much better.
It would be.
So nice. I mean, how you can only do so much at a time.
But you do a heck of a job.
Well, I think
You're a real pro. And plus you understand the game. You play the game well.
yeah.
So you know the insides and outs of the game. That's a big difference. You can explain to a novice player and they will understand what they're doing.
Right.
See Josh warming up.
Yeah, Josh Wells.
There's Mickey up there. You still need Mick? Mickey! Mickey!
This little light up here keeps going in and out, and they said on the screen that it was going in and out. What's going on? Yeah, the live light is flashing. Oh, we got 3 people up there now. It's live with 3 people now, but it's still flashing. That's what I say. I don't know what's going on. They're not seeing anything over here. Again. Do I need to hit that play? But you can see him standing there, but you don't see him moving. Can you hit? Would you hit that arrow there? And play on it?
We'll be right back. Stick and stay and don't go away. Don't touch that dial. Come back with a smile. And have a seat at the Krave venue. And have a seat. Venue. Those boards look good over there. 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 What's the hold up now? What's the hold up now? What's the hold up now?
They're just going down and back right now.
What's the hold up now?
They're just going down and back right now.
Got it, Vic?
Transition out to something.
Get him, Larry. Right, get him. Got that hit.
The person that stole it always
Get him, Larry.
over here.
The what now? The score?
Transition. The person that sees guys over here, so
The what now? The score?
on the right side compared to over here. After they throw
The what now? The score?
down here, they're going to
They ain't ready to throw yet.
go hit transition and then the other
The
one
what now? The score?
over here.
They ain't ready to throw yet.
I'll have my
Yeah, Mike's playing. They ain't ready to throw yet. Yeah, Mike's playing.
ask him any questions.
They ain't ready to throw yet.
Transition.
Yeah, Mike's playing. I got you. Yeah, Mike's playing. I got you. Yeah, Mike's playing. I got you.
I'll leave the cursor right here with Seth and
I got you.
I think they're waiting.
I got you.
I'll do transition. I'll do I'll help my brother out.
against Seth Crawford and Chris Yao. 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 Against Seth Crawford and Chris Yao.
Put him on live, Emma. Put him on live, Emma.
We're on ESPN.
Put him on live, Emma.
We're on ESPN. Good. We're on ESPN. Good. We're on ESPN. Good. We're on ESPN. Oh, Jack, they're playing over there. Oh, Jack, they're playing over there. That's good. Yeah. Send that one to me. 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 I'd rather have a transition yourself. Really? I'd rather have a transition yourself. Really? I'd rather have a transition yourself. Really? I'd rather have a transition yourself.
Throwing picture,
Right.
throwing picture, they can see him right there. Okay.
Right.
We got 4 people on there right here. They can see him right there. Okay.
Right. Should be a good game. 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 Should be a good game.
All right, so now they start.
Okay, now we get ready to start. Good luck to. Okay, now we get ready to start. Good luck to. Okay, now we get ready to start. Team Banks. Good luck to. Throwing against Seth. Okay, now we get ready to start. Team Banks. Good luck to. Throwing against Seth. Okay, now we get ready to start. Team soft bag to go in. Y'all throws the soft bag. Tight spin with soft bag to go in. Y'all throws the soft bag. Tight spin with soft bag to go in. Y'all throws the soft bag. Tight spin with.
All right. Seth's back. His third bag is off to the left. Ching Bang is in with that next bag. He's got 4. Seth is in for an 8. It's an 8 on 12. Next bag, he's got 4. Seth is in for an 8. It's an 8 on 12. Next bag, he's got 4. So now we have Bryant Goodwin throwing against Chris Yao. Bryant Goodwin, also known as the bag, as the cut god. Bryant Goodwin also his first bag's off to the right. It's in Chris's lane, but it's to the back of the board. Chris is in with his first bag. Beautiful shot. Bryant's in with his next shot. Chris is up. He hits it a little bit too hard and it spins to the back of the board. Goodwin's in with that next bag. Yow's in with his bag. Goodwin's in with that next bag. Goodwin's in. Yow's up. He goes to the right just a little bit, pushes up against Goodwin's bag and stays there. So it's a 10 on 8, giving 2 points to Seth Crawford and Chris Yow. 2 points to Goodwin and Vang. I'm sorry. Vang's first bag is off to the right, and Vang. Seth does a whoopsie. Vang's first bag is off to the right, and Vang. Seth does a whoopsie. Ching pushes that next bag almost in. Seth goes to the right of that bag, trying to go around it. So Ching has an opportunity here to score 3. He gets 2 in, and he drags the bag in. Seth goes off to the right again. That bag's not quite out of play, but it's not in play. Ching goes in with his last bag, 10 on 5, giving up 5 points, making the score now 11-0. 10 on 5, favor Goodwin and Ching. Score now 11-0. 10 on 5, favor Goodwin. Here's Bryant Goodwin. He's up with his first bag. He has first throw. They got control of the board. Bryant Goodwin. He's up with his first bag. He has first. His first bag's off to the right, but it's in Chris Yow's lane. It's sitting on the right-hand side of the board. Chris to the right, pushes up against it. Godwin's in with his next bag. Chris is in with his next bag. Godwin's in with his next bag. Godwin's up. He goes off to the left. That corner of that bag is hanging in the hole. Chris is in, pushes it back just a little bit more. Corner of that bag is hanging in the hole. Goodwin goes in for an 8. Yow goes in for a 10, giving Chris Yow, Seth Crawford 2 points. Yow goes in for a 10. So now the score is going to be 2-11. 2 points. Yow goes in for a 10. Here we go, Seth Goodwin. He's up and he's in with his first bag, Seth Crawford. Here we go, Seth Goodwin. He's up and he's in with his first bag. Ching is in with his first bag. Seth is in with his next bag. Ching is in with his first bag. Seth is in with his next bag. Ching follows. Ching is in with his first bag. Crawford's up. He goes off to the right just a little bit on Ching's side, but it's to the back of the board. That bag's going to be out of play. Ching goes to the left and goes to the left-hand corner of the board. That bag's going to be out of play. Crawford throws his last bag to the right. It's out of play. Ching goes up and goes in for a 10 on 8, making it. Ching goes up and goes in for a 10 on 8 now. Here we go. Goodwin's up with his first bag. His first bag is in. Goodwin's up with his first bag. Chris Yow goes up. He's to the left of that board, but he's in Goodwin's lane. Goodwin goes to the left and goes up against it. Yow goes up for an air mill. Misses it. Goes off the back of the board. Goodwin goes up with a hard push. He hits that bag. He pushes Chris's bag further back. Chris goes up against Goodwin's bag. Now Goodwin has to make a decision here. Chris goes up against hard push for an air mill. He pushes up against it. It sets up against that bag. Chris goes off to the left, so it's a 3 on 6. Giving 3 more points to Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang. Giving 3 more points. Ching Vang has first shot. First bag. First bag is in. Crawford's first bag is in. First bag is in. Crawford's first bag. Vang follows. The bag stops, but it's sitting in the hole. It's going to go in. Crawford is in to the right with his next bag. In the hole. It's going to go up. He sets up a level 1 block. Next bag. Crawford's up. He tries to set up behind Vang's bag, but he does. Goes a little bit further to the right than he anticipated. Bag, but he does. Goes a little. Oh, and Vang goes up for an air mill and misses. Oh, and Vane goes up for an airmail. Oh, and Seth Crawford goes and does a whoopsie. Vane goes up for an airmail. Oh, and Seth Crawford goes. Made it a 7-5 though. They got Crawford got 2 points. He could have had more. Made it a 7-5 though. They got Crawford got 2. So now the score is 16-4. Made it a 7-5 though. They got Crawford got 2. Chris Yow's first bag is up. He stays to the right. That bag's going to be out of play. Chris Yow's first bag is up. He stays to the right. That bag's going to be out of play. Chris Yow's first bag. Goodwin's in with his first bag. That bag's going to be out of play. Chris is in with his second bag. With his first bag. That bag's going to be out of play. Goodwin's in. He comes off of Chris Yow's bag and goes in. Chris goes in behind him. Goodwin's in. He comes off of Chris Yow's bag and Goodwin goes up. He's in behind him. Chris Yow sets up on the right-hand side of the hole. He's set at a level 2. Goodwin stepping out. Ooh, and he hits it and goes in. It's a 12-on-8, giving up 4 points, making it a 20-4 game right now. 8, giving up 4 points, making it a 20-4. They have control of the boards again. Giving up 4 points, making Ching Bang. They have control of the boards again. Ching Bang's in with his first bag. Seth's up, and Seth does a whoopsie. Seth's up, and Seth Ching Bang's off to the left. He's sitting in Crawford's lane on the left-hand side, but he's out of that bag's going to be out of play. Crawford went in with his next bag. Vane's in with his next bag, making it 7-on-3. Crawford went in with 7-on-4 right now. Crawford went to the right with his third bag. Vane's in with his fourth bag, making it 10-on with his third bag. Oh, and Crawford goes a little bit off. He goes a little bit hard and goes off the back of the board, and that'll be the game. A little bit hard and goes off the back of the board, and that'll be the game. So now we have Jackson Gore and Josh Klutz playing against Kipper Milman, Jackson Gore and Josh and Alessa Goodwin over there on court number 2, and Alessa Goodwin over there on court number 2, and so I think we're going to have a little bit of time here between the next two games, the next two teams that play over here on this side of the court. So we're just waiting. We're waiting on somebody to come over here and throw. So we're waiting on somebody to come over here. We got Bryant Goodwin and Ching Bang throwing against Tony Manus and Leanne Klutz. Goodwin and Ching Bang throwing against Tony Manus. So this should be a very interesting game here, folks. So this should be a very interesting game here, folks. So this should be a very interesting game here, folks. So this should be a very interesting game here, folks. So this should be a very interesting game here, folks. So this should be a very interesting game here. All right, folks, this should be an interesting game. Come on back, guys. One left. Right, we need you to come back. Come on back, guys. One left. We need you to come back. They're down in backs right now, so you have just a few minutes, a minute or two to get to the refrigerator, get you a good cold ass glass of tea. Get to the refrigerator. Come on back in here and watch this game with a glass of tea. Get to the refrigerator. Come on back in here and watch this game with a glass of tea. Get to the refrigerator. Come on back in here and watch this game with a glass of tea. Come on back in here and watch this game. There it goes.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. All right, here we go. Leanne Klutz is throwing against Ching Bang. We got Bryant Goodwin throwing against Tony Manus. Leanne Klutz is throwing against Ching Bang. We got Bryant Goodwin throwing against Tony Manus. Leanne Klutz is throwing against Ching Bang. We got Leanne has first bag. They won the spin, so here they go. Leanne's first bag's off to the right. Now that bag's going to be out of play, but it's still on the board. It's still going to count as one. Bang follows her. He goes off to the right also. Leanne goes up. She goes to the left. That next bag. Bang goes up. He's up the middle, but he goes to the left, but his bag is sitting in the hole. Leanne goes in and pushes that bag, drags that bag with her. Bang goes up. He goes in with his next bag with her. Leanne's up. She pushes up against Bang's bag on the right-hand side for a 6. Leanne's up. She pushes up against Bang goes in for a 10. Making it 10 on 6. Goes in for a 10. Making it 10 on 6. So now we got Bryant Goodwin throwing against Tony Manus. Bryant Goodwin has control of the board right now. They have first bag. Throwing against Tony Manus. Bryant's up. He goes off to the left just a little bit. That bag's in his lane, but it's going to be out of place. Tony Manus sets up a level 1 block. Bryant goes up. His bag kind of drifts to the left of Tony's bag. But Bryant has a bag kind of drifts. He has a little bit of a wall on the right left-hand side of that bag. Tony goes up, goes to the left. Bryant goes up, knocks Tony's bag in and shoots off the back of the board. Tony goes in with his next bag and shoots off the back of the board. Tony goes in, Bryant stepping out. Well, I said he was going to step out, but he don't. He steps, his bag goes to the left again. I said he was going to step out, but he don't. Oh, when Tony goes in with that bag to the left again, making it a 10 on 3, giving up 7 points for Bryant. Making it a 10 Goodwin and Ching Bang. So now Tony Manus, Leanne Klutz taking the lead. We have a lead change. Tony Manus, Leanne goes a little bit hard, a little bit fast. Bag goes to the back of the board. It's barely hanging on in the blue zone. Ching puts up a level 1 block. Leanne drags it in and goes in with it, pulling the corner of that bag in the hole just a little bit. Bang goes up. He pushes up behind Leanne's bag to the left. Leanne goes up. She goes to the right, but her bag is hanging about a quarter of the way in the hole. She goes to the right, but her Bang goes up for a push and ends up pushing his bag back just a little bit further. Leanne goes up, pushes up against Bang's bag. Now Bang can slide that bag in right here. It's going to be 8 on 6. Can slide that bag in right here. He goes in. It's 8 on 6. He gets 2 points. He goes in. It's 8 on 6. He gets 2 points. So here we go. We got Bryant Goodwin going against Tony Manus again. Bryant Goodwin has first bag. So here we go. We got 6 to 7 right now. Bryant's in with his first bag. So here we go. We got 6 to 7. Tony sets up a level 3 block on the left-hand side, but it's in Bryant's lane. Bryant pushes it over and goes to the middle of the board with it. Tony goes up, pushes up against Bryant's bag to the left. Now Bryant's going to try to go between each 2 bags and drag his bag in. Now Bryant's going to try to go. Oh, he goes a little bit hard. It goes a little bit further to the left than he wanted. Oh, he goes. Tony, he steps out. Tony goes up and he drags that bag in. What a cut drag shot that he just made. That was beautiful. And he drags that bag in. What a cut drag shot that he just made. Bryant's in. He drags that bag. A beautiful shot that he just made. Tony's off to the left just a little bit with that next bag. Tony's off to the left just a little bit, giving up 2 points. So now we have a lead change. It's 8-7 favor Goodwin. Now we have a lead change. Bang's in with his first bag. Now we have a lead change. Leanne's in with her first bag. We have a lead change.
Leanne's in with her first Vang's in. Leanne goes off to the right just a little bit. That bag's hanging on the corner. Hanging in the hole. Vang goes in, pulls that bag down just a little bit, but not much. Oh, Leanne goes up to try to get it. And goes off to the right, off the back of the board. Oh, Leanne goes up to try to get it. Vang's in for a 12. Right off the back of the board. Oh, Leanne goes up to try to get it. Leanne's in for a 7. She saved themselves some points right there by making that bag. That was a good shot. She saved themselves some points. She tried to catch that bag and drag it in. Now the score's 13-7. Bryant Goodwin has first bag. Now the score's Bryant's off to the right. He's in Tony's lane. Bryant's off to the right. He's in Tony's lane. Tony goes up. He goes around Bryant's bag. He's sitting on the left-hand side of Bryant Goodwin's bag. Bryant pushes that bag in. Tony goes up, dragging Bryant's bag in, leaving the bag on the right-hand side, same place. Bryant goes up, he goes to the left just a little bit. His bag's in the corner. Tony goes up, he's set dead up in the middle of the boards with a level 1 block. Tony goes up, he's set dead up in the middle of the boards with a level 1 block. Tony goes up, he's set dead up in the middle of the boards. Bryant Goodwin sets up a block. He throws the block in front of Tony Manus's bag. Tony's going up for an airmail. Oh, he done a push, and he goes in 6 on 10, giving Tony Manus and Leanne Clutch 4 points. They're just 2 points away from Tony Manus and Leanne Clutch 4 points from Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang. Here's Leanne Clutch. She has first bag. Her first bag is in. She has first bag. Can't take nothing away from Leanne. She's a good player. Bag is in. Vang sets up a level 2 block. She's a good player. Leanne goes up, sets up a block right behind him. Now Vang's going to have to do a cut shot or an airmail here. Right behind him. Now Vang's going to have to do. He goes up for a cut and ends up going to the back of the board out of play. Leanne goes up. She hits Vang's bag, knocking it over to the right just a little bit. Goes off the board with her bag, knocking it over to the right just a little bit. Goes off the board with her bag, knocking it over to the right just a little bit. Vang goes up. He does a roll shot and goes in a roll cut. Leanne goes up, sets up behind Vang's and goes in a roll cut. Other bag. Now Vang's got to do a cut shot here. It's 5 on 5 right now. Other bag. Now he goes up for an airmail, hits the board, hits the bag, and goes off of the board. He goes up for an airmail, hits the board, hits the bag, and goes off of the board. He goes up for an airmail, hits the board. Here we go. Tony Manus has first bag. Here we go. Tony Manus has first bag. Here we go. Tony Manus is off to the left with that bag. His first bag. It's sitting in the blue zone, but that bag's almost out of play. Bryant Goodwin goes in the blue zone, but that bag's almost out of play. Tony goes up. He sets up a level 1 block. Now Bryant's going to try to go between Tony's bag and his block bag. Now, still got a bag on the right-hand side, and he does. He goes in. That's why they call him the cut god. Still got a bag on the right-hand side, and he does. He goes in. Oh, Tony was trying to push that bag and goes off to the left just a little bit, but he stays on the board. It's 3 on 6. Tony was trying to push that bag and goes off to the left just a little bit. Goes up, does another cut shot, goes in. Tony has to have that bag. It's an 8 on 9 right now. Tony has to have that bag. It's an 8 on 9 right now. Oh, and Bryant goes in for a 12, making it a 12 on 8, giving them 4 points, making it 17 to 11 now. Goes in for a 12, making it a 12 on 8, giving them 4 points. So we have Ching Bang. They have control of the boards now, so he makes the first shot. So we have Ching Bang. First bag is in. Now, so he makes the first shot. So we have Ching Bang. Leanne's first bag is in. He makes the first shot. So we have Ching Bang. Leanne's first bag is in. Bang's first bag's off to the left, but it's still in the blue zone, but it's in Leanne's lane. Leanne goes to a little bit too far to the right. That bag's going to be out of play. Leanne goes to a little bit too far. Then goes Vang with his next bag. Leanne goes up. She bounces off her bag just a little bit, but she throws it just a little light. Leanne goes up. She bounces off her bag just a little bit, but and Vane tries to drag that bag, and he goes off to the left, and he stays on the board. Leanne goes up the middle and hits his bags and bounces off of his bags back into the hole, making it an A8 wash. His bags and bounces off of his bags back into the hole, making it an A8 wash. His bags and bounces off of his bags, making it an A8. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in and watching us. This is fun. Oh man! Here we go, Bryant. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in and watching us. But it's more to the left. Tony goes around it. Thank you guys sits up on the right-hand side in his lane. Bryant goes to the right, sits up in Tony's lane. Now Tony has opportunity here. Tony goes up. He drags all 3 bags in. It's 6 on 4 right now. Bryant goes up. He sets up another block on the right-hand side of the board on Tony's lane. Tony goes up. He goes around it. Of the board on Tony's lane. Tony goes up. He goes around it. Of the board. Bryant goes up. He drags that bag and goes in with it. Bryant goes up. Oh, and Tony drags both of those bags. What a cut drag shot he just made. That was beautiful. Oh, and Tony drags both of those bags. What a cut drag shot he just made. That was beautiful. On that hole. Oh, and Tony drags both of those bags. Tony Manus just made. Shot he just made. That was on that hole. Oh, and Tony drags Tony and Leanne 2 more points. Shot he just made. That was on that hole. Oh, and Tony and Leanne's up. She goes off to the right just a little bit to the right. It's the corner of it's hanging in the blue zone, but I think that bag's going to be pushed out of play. Vane goes up and he goes in, but I think that bag's going to be pushed out of play. Leanne goes in with her next bag, but I think that bag's going to be pushed out of play. Leanne goes in with her next bag. Vane goes up, hits Leanne's bag, and bounces off into the hole. Leanne goes up, bounces off of that bag, and goes off into the hole. Leanne goes up, bounces off of that bag. Vane goes off to the right just a little bit. He's out of the lane right now. Vane goes Leanne's up, and she goes off of Vane's bag and goes to the right. She's got a level 1 block set up. Her bag's halfway, a quarter of the way in the hole. She's got a level 1 block set up. Bag to make halfway, quarter to get 2 points. She's got a level 1 block set up. Bag to make halfway, quarter to get 2 points. She's got a level 1 block set up. All right, here he goes. He's going to try to go around that bag. All right. Oh, he goes off the back of the board and he gives up 1 point, making it a 14-17 score. He goes off the back of the board and he gives up 1 point, making it a 14. Tony Manus is up. They have control of the boards right now. They've had control for the last 3 throws. Tony Manus rounds rather. So here they go. Tony Manus is up with his first bag. First bag is up. He sets up a level 1 block on the left-hand side in Bryant Goodwin's lane. First bag is up. He sets up a level 1 block on the left-hand side in Bryant Goodwin's lane. Bryant Goodwin goes up. He goes off to the right. He's out of that bag is going to be out of play. Now here's Tony Manus's opportunity to out of. Oh, and he goes up. He goes to the back of the board, but now that bag it still can be played. He goes up. He goes to the back of the board, but Tony's bag in goes off to the left. He's going to push that bag just a little bit too far to the left. Bag in goes off. Tony's in. He's going to push that bag just a little bit too far to the left. Bryant's in with his next bag. He's going to push that bag just a little bit too far to the left. Tony goes up. He goes in for a 10. Bryant goes in for an 8, making it 8 on 10, giving up 2 more points, making it 16-17 now. Making it 8 on 10, giving up 2 more points, making it 16-17. So now it's getting a little bit closer. Leanne and Tony's knocking on their door right now. So now it's getting a little bit closer. Leanne and Tony's knocking on their door right now. So now it's getting a little bit closer. Leanne's first bag is in. Tony's knocking on their door right now. So now it's getting a little bit closer. Leanne's first bag is in. Vane sets up a level 1 block right dead in the center of the board. Right in front of the hole. Leanne does a go behind and pushes his bag in and sets her bag up. In front of the hole. Leanne does a go behind and pushes his bag in and sets her bag up. Vane pushes up against Leanne's bag, cleaves it there. Leanne goes up. She goes around it and hits her bag, knocking it in, but Vane's bag's still sitting in the middle of the hole. It's got a half of a wall on the left-hand side. He goes up. bag's still sitting. He does a replacement bag, goes in with that bag. Inside he goes up. Leanne goes, oh, Leanne goes up, goes to the left. That bag. Inside he goes up. Leanne goes, oh, they makes a shot here. This could be the game. Leanne goes, oh, they makes a shot here. This could be the game. Leanne goes, oh, they makes a shot here. This could be the game. Tell him don't throw it short. Tell him not to throw it short. Tell him not to throw it. No, tell him don't throw it short. Tell him not. You tell him. I can't tell him not to throw it. No, tell him. Nah, he ain't gonna throw it short. He's gonna get this. You tell him. I can't tell him not to throw it. No, tell him. Nah, he ain't gonna tell him. He's gonna get this. You tell him. I can't tell him. Oh! Oh, he is short too. He threw that bag. He give Tony Manus and Leanne Klutz another chance. He is short too. It's only 19. He threw that bag. He give Tony Manus only give him 19 to 16. It's only 19. He threw that bag. Tony takes a deep breath. Only takes his hat off. He swats his head. Here he goes. Tony takes one in with his first bag. Manus is in with his first bag. Here he goes. Goodwin's in with his first bag. Goodwin's in with his second bag. Manus is in with his first bag. Here he goes. Manus is in with his second bag. Goodwin's in with his second bag. Goodwin's in. Manus is in with his second bag. Tony's in. Goodwin's in. Manus is in with his second. Goodwin's in. Tony's in. Goodwin's in. Oh, and Tony Manus is in, and we have a social. Oh, and Tony Manus is in, and we have a Krave cornhole social. Oh, and Tony Manus is in, and we have a Krave cornhole social. Oh, and Tony Manus is in, and we have a Krave cornhole social. Oh, and Tony Manus is in, and we have a Krave cornhole social. Vang's off to the left with that bag right there. Leanne's up. She pushes right up to the left-hand side of him, and that's a beautiful shot. Leanne's up. She just set up a level 3 block, level 2 block. Vang goes around it. Leanne's up. She just set up a level 3 block, level 2 block. Vang goes around. And Leanne goes off to the right, goes off of the board. Oh, and Leanne goes off to the right. Vang's in with that next bag. Oh, and Leanne goes off to the right. Vang's in with that next bag. Oh, and Leanne misses that bag. She goes off the back of the board. If Vang hits this one, it's going to be over. Oh, and he does. He does it again. Oh, and Leanne goes in with her last bag. Bless her heart. 4 on 10, giving up 6 points, and that's going to be the game. Bless her heart. 4 on 10, giving up 6 points, and that's going to be the game. All right, here we go for the next one. All right, here we go for the next one. We're waiting on our next 2 brackets, and I see Siri Vang. We're waiting on our next. He's stepping up to the board. There's Dewey Smith. He's stepping up to the board. He's stepping up to the board. There's Dewey Smith. So I guess we got Dewey Smith and Siri Vang going up against Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang. Siri Vang going up against Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang. Siri Vang going up against Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang. Siri Vang going up against Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Good game. Y'all done good, Leanne. Y'all played well. Yes, sir, it was. Good game. Y'all done good, Leanne. Y'all played well. Yes, sir, it was. Good game. Y'all done good, Leanne. Y'all played well. Yes, sir, it was. Good game. Y'all done good. Who was sitting in the king seat? Dewey and Siri. Good game. Y'all done good. Who was sitting in? Dewey, y'all in the king seat? Dewey. Y'all not? Who's in the king seat? Dewey, y'all in the king seat? Who's in the king seat? Dewey. Y'all not? Jack. Who's in the king seat? Dewey, y'all in the king seat? Who's in the king seat? Dewey. Y'all not? Jack. Who's in the king seat? Dewey, y'all in the king seat? Who's in the king seat? Dewey. Y'all not? Jack. Who's in the king seat? Dewey, y'all in the king seat? Who's in the king seat? Dewey. Y'all not? Jack. Who's in the Kings? Do it. Y'all in the Kings? Who's in the Kings? Do it.
So, Larry, you think you're going to be able to do this? So, Larry, you think you're going to be able to
Are
do
you
this?
serious? Really?
So, Larry, you think you're going to be able to
Are you
do this?
serious? I love you.
Really? So, Larry, you think
Yeah. Are you serious? I love you.
Really? So, Larry, you think
Yeah. Are you serious? I love you.
Really? So, Larry, you think
Yeah. Are you serious? I love you.
Really? So, Larry, you think
Yeah. Are you serious? I love you.
Really? So, Larry, you think
Yeah. Are you serious? I love you.
Really? So, Larry, you think
Yeah. Are you serious? I love you.
Really? So, Larry, you think
Yeah.
I
Are you serious? I love you.
So, Larry, you think
Yeah. 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 Okay, folks, we got Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang throwing against Dewey Smith and Siri Theo. We got Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang. Dewey's got a bag sitting on the right hand side. Brian's got one on the right. Brian goes and tries to go around. Dewey set up a level 2 block. Brian's got one on the right. Dewey goes up. He pushes that bag up just a little bit more. He's got the whole front of the whole block. He pushes that bag up just a little bit more. He's got the whole front of the whole block. Brian's deciding on what he's going to try to do here. He throws up. He throws up light. Goes to the right of the hole. He's trying to set up behind Dewey's bag. Dewey goes up. He knocks one bag in, making it a. He's trying to set up behind Dewey's bag. Dewey goes up. 6 on 6, and it's a 6 on 6 wash, I think. Is what we end up having there. 6 on 6, and it's a 6. So here we go. We got Siri Theo. Is what we end up having there. Going against Ching Vang. Ching Vang's first bag is to the front of the board. He does a whoop. Siri's in with his first bag. Front of the board. He does a whoop. Siri's in with his first bag. Ching's up. He sets up a level 1 block. It's a diamond block. Siri goes up, pushes against it, straightens it up, pushes it just a little bit in the hole, but he sets up on the right-hand side of the hole and pushes it just a little bit in the hole, but he bangs lane, and Siri's going to hold it. Oh, he goes up to try to do a go around. A cut drag ends up going off the back of the board. A cut drag ends up going off the back of the board. A cut drag ends up going off the back of the board. Oh, and Siri goes around that bag with a cut drag. drags it in for a 9 on 5.
Siri goes
taking
around
4
that
points.
bag with a cut
The
drag.
they've drawn first blood here.
Siri goes around that
And I think this is for second and third place.
And I think this is
Dewey's up. He throws a level 2 block on the left hand side in Brian's lane. Now Brian was a cutting god. Hand side in Brian's lane. Now Brian. Yeah. Still got Landon. Hand side in Brian's lane. Now Brian. Yeah. Dewey goes off to the left. Landon. Landon, yeah. They still up. Oh, we got 2 teams left? Landon, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they still up. All right, Bright goes up. He tries to go around Dewey's bag. He ends up going. Dewey goes up. He pushes Bright's bag in. Go around Dewey's bag. It's going to be a 9, a 10 on 4. They're going to take the lead here. We're going to have a lead change. They're going to take the lead here. We're going to have a lead change. So we got Ching Bang. They're going to take the lead here. We're going to have a Bright Goodwin. They have. So we got control of the board right now. Ching's off to the right. I mean, him in front of the hole with a diamond block. Siri pushes up against Ching's bag again. They're starting all over again. Siri pushes up against Ching's bag again. Ching goes up. He tries to go around that bag, but ends up going to the left just a little bit now. Siri pushes off to the right just a little bit. That bag of his is going to be out of play, but they both. Ching knocks Siri, knocks his own bag in, leaving Siri. Siri goes up. He pushes hard against Sing's bag. Knocks his own bag in, leaving Siri. Siri goes up. He pushes hard against Sing's bag. Knocks his own bag in. And Sing goes up, and he takes that bag with him. It was a good shot. Beautiful shot. Now Siri can go up and hit this bag with him. He goes off to the right, making it a Siri can go up and hit this bag with him. He goes off 4 on 8, giving up 4 more points. So now the score is going to be 10-4. 4 on 8, giving up 4 more points. So now we got Dewey Smith going against Bryant Goodwin. Giving up 4 more points. So now we got Dewey Smith going against Bryant Goodwin and Ching Vang still. So now we got Dewey Smith. They still hold lead shot. Bryant Goodwin's off to the left. Now that bag's in his lane. It's still not out of play. Off to the left. Dewey goes up, pushes up behind it. In his lane. He blocks it. Dewey goes up. Brian goes up the center of the hole. He blocks sets up. Dewey goes off of the side of the board. Brian goes up the center of the hole. He blocks sets up. Dewey goes off of the side of the board. Brian goes up the center of the hole. He blocks sets up. Dewey goes off of the side of the board. Brian goes up. He pushes hard up against Dewey's bag. But he's got 3 bags setting in the hole now. Dewey goes up, trying to do a go around. Now Bryant's bag's setting more into the hole. Now Bryant can go in this. If he can get by, if he can cut around his bag, he goes off to the back of the board. So Dewey's going to just board it and give him 1 point. It's going to be a 3 on 4. You're talking about a PPR cut right there now. It's going to be a 3 that was a total PPR cut right there now. Score now is 11-4. They 7 points down. But there's an opportunity. The game ain't over yet. They still have time to catch up. The game ain't over yet. Right. Things in with his first bag to catch up. Series in with his first bag. Things in with his first bag to catch up. Series in with his first. Bangs up. He sets up on the right-hand side. It's in his lane. Now that bag is still in play. Siri pushes it over to the right. He's just about got it out of play right now. Siri pushes it over to the right. Bang's not careful. He can take this bag, and he takes and hits it hard and goes off the back of the board, but he puts his bag in. Siri goes off to the back of the board, but it stays on the board. Now Bang still has to go around this bag or go over it. Stays on the board. Now Bang still has to go around this bag or go over it. Stays on the board. He goes around it. He tries to go around it. Stays on the board. He goes around. Siri goes to the right, to the left of the hole. misses his bag and goes to the left. He stays on the board, but he gives up a point. Misses his bag and goes to the left. He stays on the board, but he gives up a point. Misses his bag. So here we go. Right, Goodwin. They still have control of the board. Oh, he throws off to the left. Off to the right on Dewey's side. Dewey goes up, pushes up against it, setting up a level 2 block. Bryant stepping out. Goes up, pushes up against it, setting up a level 2 Bryant goes around it and goes in. Dewey goes up. He pushes his bag just a little bit further up the board and goes in. Bryant pushes Dewey's bag in. A bit further up the board and goes. Dewey's going to go around Bryant's bag and go in. Right now it's 9 on 5. Dewey's going to go around Bryant's bag and go in. Bryant goes up. He drags that bag just a little bit closer. Bryant goes
Dewey
up.
goes up.
He tosses the bag up just to keep it on the board for a 10 on 8, giving Dewey
tosses the bag up.
Siri 2 points. So now it's 6 to 12.
Dewey tosses the bag up.
Siri 2 points. So now Siri has first bag 12. Siri's first bag is in. Siri has first bag 12. Siri's first bag is in. Siri has first bag 12. Bang's first bag is off to the left. That bag is going to be out of play. Siri goes to the right and goes to the back of the board. That bag's going to be out of play. Siri goes to the right and goes to the back of the board. Bang's up. He sets up to the left again. Siri goes up. He sets up behind Bang's bag. To the left again. Siri goes up. He sets up behind Bang's bag. To the left again. Oh, Vane goes up, goes around the bags and goes in, leaving Siri and his bag there. Siri sits up behind Vane's bag. Now Vane can do a cut shot. It'll be an 8 on 6. Behind Vane's bag. Now Vane can do a cut shot. Oh, he goes up, sets it up on the board at 6 on 6. Now Vane can do a cut shot. Oh, he goes up, sets it up on the board at 6 on 6. So here we go. Oh, he goes up, sets it up on the board at 6 on 6. Dewey Smith has first bag. His first bag's off to the left. Dewey Smith has first bag. His first bag's off to the left. Dewey Smith has first bag. It's in Brian's lane, but Brian can go past it and go in, and he does. It's in Brian's lane, but Brian can go past it. It goes Dewey, goes up the middle and goes in. It's in Brian's lane, but Brian can go past it. Brian goes up, he hits Dewey's bag and goes in. Dewey goes in with his next bag. He hits Dewey's bag and goes in. Dewey goes Bryant's in his bag. He hits Dewey's bag and goes. Dewey's he up and that bag stopped at the back of the board. It's on the slick side though. Oh, he up. If Brian touches and Brian goes to the left and misses the hole. Goes to the left of Dewey's bag, but it's an 8 on 10. Left and misses the hole. They give up 2 points, but Dewey 8 on 10 and Siri. They give up or trying to work their way back up into this game. They give up or trying to work their way back. There's this opportunity right here if he can just take advantage of it. There's these opportunities. Vane goes to the right with his first bag. That bag's out of play. He pushes another bag up against it. Siri goes up. He touches them bags and goes in. Spins off of Vane's bag and goes in. He touches them bags and goes in. Vane's up. He sets up another bag behind those 2 bags. Oh, and Siri goes up for an airmail and misses up another bag behind those 2 bags. Oh, and Siri goes up for an airmail and misses up another bag behind those 2 bags. There goes Bang. Oh, and Siri goes up. Oh, he goes up hard. He pushes all of them bags up. There goes Bang. Siri's going to set it up on the board for a 7 on 3. Giving up 4 points, making it a 10 to 14 game now. Giving up 4 points, making it a 10 to 14 it was only 3 now. Dewey's up. He sets up a level 1 block. Okay, it was only 3 now. He's just outside of the blue zone. He sets up a level 1 block. Okay, it was only 3 now. He's just outside of the blue zone. Goodwin goes up. He goes around Dewey's bag and goes up. He sets up on the left-hand side of the hole. His bag is almost setting in the hole. Dewey goes right up the middle. Dewey's on the slick side. Now Bryant has to decide what he's going to do here. Right up the middle. Both of Dewey's bags is going to go into this hole. There goes Bryant's bag. It's in. Both of Dewey's bags. Dewey goes in with his 2 bags. It's 9 on 7 right now. or 9 on 4. He goes in with his 2 bags. Bryant goes up. He sets up to the left of his own bag. Bryant goes up and he's in for a 12 of his own bag. Bryant goes in. That's 6 points. That's going to be 15, and we have a lead change. That's 6 points. That's going to be 15, and we have a lead. So here we go. We've got a game now. Siri and Dewey are back into this game. So here we go. We've got a game now. Siri's first bag's to the left, but it's sitting in the hole. Here we go. We've got a game now. Siri's first bag's to the left, but it's sitting. Bang's first bag is in. He just slips it right on in. Siri's in with his next bag. Siri left that bag sitting to the left of the hole. It's still in play. Bang goes around it and goes in. Siri goes up. He drags that bag in for a 9-6 right now. Siri goes up. He drags that bag in for a 9. Oh, and Bang goes to the left just a little bit, leaving the opportunity for Siri. He sets up a level 1 block. Now, Bang has to go around this bag or airmail it clean in order to make it a wash. He goes up, pushes Siri's bag in, giving up 2 points, making it 17 to 14 now. Here we go. Dewey Smith and Siri Tyler has taken the lead by 3 points now. So here we go. Dewey's up. He has first 3 points now. So here we go. Dewey's up. His first bag, he sets up a level 1 block, sitting right dead in front of the hole in the blue zone. His first bag, he sets up a level 1 block, sitting right dead in front of the hole. And the good one goes up. He hits that bag and knocks it in and goes to the left just a little bit, but it's still in play. It can be played. Dewey sets up behind it now, keeping Brian from having the opportunity to drag this bag in. Brian cuts around it, tries to cut around it, goes off the back of the board. Dewey goes up. He sets up with a level 2 block. Well, actually, that bag is setting to the right, and it's setting a quarter of the way in the hole. Bryant goes up. He goes off of the board again. Now, Dewey can get it in the hole. If he gets a good push here, he can take all of these bags in. Oh, he goes to the left. The good one has to be in without taking any of Dewey's bags. The good one has to be in without taking any of Dewey's bags. That's going to be less than a penny shot right there. A penny, that's less than a penny shot. Penny shot right there. A penny, I don't see any way of him doing it, but yet anything can be possible. He can push that bag back to the right. If he can get that bag pushed back to the right and go in the hole for a 4 on 6, he'll only give up 2 points. But if he puts in either one of Dewey's bags, oh, and look at that, that's a 6 on 2, giving up 4 points. It's going to be the game. Dewey Smith and Siri Theo take it down. Take them down, 21 to 14. Dewey and Siri come back to win this game right here. Dewey and Siri come back to win this game right here. Dewey and Siri come back to win this game right here. So now we have Josh Jackson Gore. Josh now we have going against Dewey Smith and Siri Theo. Now we have going against Dewey Smith and Siri Theo. Now we have going against Dewey Smith and Siri Theo. Now we have going against the surgeon. And Siri Theo. Good game, Dewey. Way to come back. Yeah, the surgeon. And Siri Theo. Good game, Dewey. Way to come back. Yeah, the surgeon. Good game, Dewey. Way to come back. Yeah. Kia Vang said, "Hey, Larry," to Bew. Austin Presley. Kia Vang said, "Hey, Echo." Larry, we got an echo. Why is there an echo? Austin Presley. Where's Kia Mickey Vang at? Said, "Hey, echo. Larry, we got an echo. Why is there an echo? Austin Presley. Where's Mickey at? Said, "Hey, echo. Larry, we got an echo. Why is there an echo? Austin Presley. Where's Mickey at? Said, "Hey, hold on. We're going to try to get this straightened out." Do we still have an echo? We're going to try to get somebody give me a.
Do we still have an echo? Somebody give me a word right quick. Do we still have an echo? Somebody give me a word right quick. Do we still have an echo? Somebody give me a word right quick. Okay, bro. Hey, go around there and tell Mickey I said come over here a minute. Okay, bro. Hey, go around. We got an echo going on. Over here a minute. Okay, bro. Hey, go around. We got an echo going on. Over here a minute. Okay, bro. Hey, go around. We got an echo going on. Over here a minute. Okay, bro. Hey, go around. We got an echo going on. Over here a minute. Okay, bro. Hey, go around. We got an echo going on. We got an echo going on. We got it. All right, here we go. We got Siri Theo throwing against Josh Klutz. Siri sets up in the middle of the hole. Josh goes off to the left, off the, Siri goes in, pushes a bag in. Josh pushes the next bag in. Siri sets up a level 2 block. Josh pushes up against Siri's bag. Now Siri goes up with an airmail and hits it. Josh goes up with an airmail, hits Siri's bag, and goes off of the board. Giving up 5 points. Here we go. Dewey Smith is up. He's in with his first bag. Jackson Gore's in with his first bag. Dewey's up. He sets up a level 1 block in front of the hole. Jackson pushes up against Dewey's bag. Dewey goes up, pushes his own bag in. Oh, and Jackson goes up for an airmail and hits it. Dewey goes up for an airmail and misses it. Oh, and Jackson goes up and hits a second airmail, making it a 10-on-7, taking 3 points back. Giving Josh Klutz the lead shot now. They in control of the boards. Josh is in with his first bag. Series off to the left. That bag still can be played. Josh is in with his next bag. Series up. He goes off to the left. Josh goes in with his third bag. It's a 9-on-4 right now. Series in for a 4. Oh, and Josh is off to the right. Siri can drag this bag and cut it to lead. Oh, and Siri goes off to the right. He goes off the back of the board. Good night, guys. Go tell him.